Hello YouTube friends, it's Lee here. Welcome to Junk Journal January for 2025. This is an open challenge hosted by Meg from Meg Journals. There's a link to Meg's channel in my video description box. And this is the journal that I'm going to be using every day, making a creation from the prompts provided by Meg. If you'd like to see how this journal was made, just have a look in the playlist that's on my home page of my channel, and it's also linked in my video description box, and you can see how I made the journal. Hello and welcome to day 14. So balance is our prompt for today. So I've got a few things here. I've got some papers, and then I've also got these paper dolls. So I'm going to stick down some papers and I'm going to use them to create a balanced background. So what I do on one side I'm going to do on the other, or reflect it on the other side. I'll also use a few labels that I found in my stash. So another sheet of the Witchcraft You Do printable. So I've got some of them to use. So this is a page out of a Daphne's Diary, this one. I really like those colours. Let me know in the comments what your favourite colour is when you're doing a collage. I tend to go towards the sort of aqua watery colours, I think. And then I like contrasting it with something like rust or an orangey sort of colour. So they work really well together because they're opposites on the colour wheel, so they work well. So I've got my page framed. And I just noticed on this piece of music paper that there was a little band was there. It was Little Band of Gold was the name of the song. But I like the words little band, so I'm going to stick them in there somewhere, only because I like them. I just do. So using my Uhu glue, I'm going to stick down pieces of music paper, little scraps like this. And then I'll do a similar thing with some scraps of the other paper. So in a way, they're all balancing on top of each other. So we're nearly halfway through the month. That's amazing, isn't it? We're talking about February before too much longer. If you're enjoying the challenge and participating yourself, let me know how you're going along with it. If you have a YouTube channel when you're watching and you're doing this challenge, let me know too what your YouTube channel is called, and I'll check it out for you. So these are the labels I was talking about. They're from Witchcraft Can You Do? Witchcraft Do You Do, I should say. I used up nearly a whole sheet of them during the December one. These are another sheet of slightly larger labels, so I think I'll try and use up a sheet as well. I didn't realise I had them. I thought I'd used all the labels, but I found some more. I'm just edging my paper dolls in a little bit of vintage photo so that you don't have that white on against the paper. Gesso is something that I use all the time, whether I'm painting or whether I'm collaging. I always seem to use it. It's so versatile, and a lot of times I use it when I'm painting in place of white paint, so I can mix my colours with it. After a little bit of faffing around here, I've decided where I want these figures to go, and I'll glue them down. So I've got my little Stabillo, and I'm just going around a couple of the labels. I'm going to add some more of those labels on a bit later on, and I'll go around the outside of them as well. So this is the flower arrangement that I didn't use on the opaque one from yesterday. Couldn't sort of work out how to fit it in. And I do get it into this one, but I cut it apart and I put some of it on one side of the page, some of it on the other, and then I cut one of the flowers out and put that in the lady's hand. And then these other ones I'm just going to put one on the left, one on the right. If you enjoy my videos and you find value here, why not consider subscribing to my channel? It doesn't cost you anything, and you just need to hit that subscribe button. If you also click that bell symbol that you'll see if you do hit the subscribe button, then YouTube will let you know when I put up new videos. So yeah, I'd put them out on normal circumstances. I would be putting out probably 3 videos a week. During January, I'm doing one every day. So once we get back to normal scheduling, it'll be about three a week. And I'd love to have you back. It's great that you're visiting if you're not already subscribed to my channel, but I'd love to have you back. Also, thumbs up. And if you want to leave a comment, you don't have to write a really long comment. You can just leave a smiley face or a heart or something in the comment section. It really helps me, and it lets YouTube know that something good's going on over here on this channel. Thanks to everyone who left me a comment telling me where they're from, so that was awesome. Most of my viewers seem, or the majority of them, seem to be from the United States, which is great. And I think what they like is because we're in Australia here, we're 16 hours ahead of most parts of the States. So my videos in a challenge like this, I get first cab off the rank. So yeah, that's a little bit of an advantage for me. So thanks to everybody, new people who are joining up. Got lots of new friends in the last couple of weeks. It's been awesome. Really appreciate it. So I've just got my little Winsor and Newton watercolour set, and I'm just adding a few highlights here and there and putting some drop shadows around just to make everything pop off the page. I've done a little bit of colour on the edge of the page as well, but I do end up going over that with black or a dark brown later on. So. Gonna do some spatters now. So it's either black or it's a very dark brown. I'm not sure with that one. I think it's black. It's hard to tell. So just going around the edge of the page with the darker colour. Even though I'm going over the top of that orange and the red, you can still sort of see it through. And now I get brave and I'm going to actually write something with the paintbrush. So I'm just going to write balancing act on there. My letters get smaller and smaller as they go across to the right. I probably should put a little line or pencil line or something, a guide of some sort on there. But anyway, who's going to see it apart from me and you guys? I really like this one. I love putting the paper dolls in. I know a lot of people don't particularly like the paper dolls, but I think they're great. I don't use them so often though. Sometimes I'll pick them out and then I'll think, no, I just can't really work it in. And yeah, I love using paper dolls, and I love to make them out of magazine images as well. Just faffing around, doing a bit of touch up here and there. So any areas where I think it looks really white or just doesn't feel right to me, I'm just going over with that paint. And it looks like I've finished. So here it is, a balancing act. And that's day 14. So the next day is neutral. So that's day 15. Hope to see you then. Thanks for watching. Hugs and cheers from Australia. Happy creating, happy crafting. Hooroo!